This is a Chefs Without Restaurants mini episode with Cody Marwine on what it means to be a chef. This is the Chefs Without Restaurants podcast with your host, Chris Spear. Each week, I'll be speaking with food entrepreneurs and people in the culinary industry. If you're interested in learning more about our organization dedicated to helping people build and grow their food businesses, look us up on the web at chefswithoutrestaurants.com and .org, and on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Chefs Without Restaurants. Now, enjoy the show. Hey everyone, this is Chris. So if you are new to the podcast, on this show, I speak with culinary entrepreneurs and people in the food and beverage industry who took a different route. If you're a regular listener, you might know that I said I'm going to be on hiatus for the month of January. So during this time, I've been recording a lot of episodes with people, and I'm so excited to share them when the show comes back in February. One of the questions I've been asking many of the guests this season is, what does it mean to be a chef? And do you identify as a chef? A lot of us deal with imposter syndrome, people working in restaurants thinking we're not quote unquote real chefs, or maybe that's just something we put on ourselves. So I really want to get their perspectives on what it means to them to be a chef. So one of the episodes for season 3 is going to be with Cody Marwine. He's the chocolatier and owner of the Perfect Truffle in Frederick, Maryland. We had a really great conversation, and I asked him what it means to be a chef. So before his episode airs, I thought I'd drop this little snippet from the show. I'm not even sure if I'm going to leave it in the show. So over the next couple weeks, you might hear a few of these, and I'll keep you posted on when his episode airs. So what does it mean to you to be a chef? Feel free to comment on social media or hit me up via DM or email. So what does it mean to you to be a chef? Like, what does that term mean? And this could be really long, and I don't mean for it to be long, but like, what is a chef and who can be a chef? Are you a chef currently?
I think it actually was Anthony Bourdain in his book, No Reservations, was talking about how not all cooks are chefs, not all chefs are cooks, and there's very few that are actually both. Like, he was talking about Rocco DiSpirito, that was an amazing chef and cook. But like, I hate the terminology of like when someone calls me a chef at this point. I think it's become a thing where everyone that at this point has kind of been like, I'm not a chef. Like I'm not like, but like at the end of the day, yes, I am a chef, I guess, by trade. And the chef is kind of like that leadership in a kitchen or a manager in the kitchen. They can explain how something works to you, or why something does a certain thing, or how to do a certain process in a kitchen. But they can also run a kitchen and run a bakery or a shop from all sides. Versus a cook is just someone that can come in, they can bang out prep, but they can't necessarily tell you what they're doing, I guess you could say. Like, they might be able to tell you a little bit, but it's like, why do you cook your potatoes first in the fryer and then take them back out and then put them in the fryer again at a different temperature? Most cooks aren't going to be able to tell you that. They're just going to say, well, the chef told me to do it this way for blanching fries. Like, they're not going to be able to tell you why the dough does a certain thing. Do I consider myself a chef? Sure. But it's not a title that I'm like call me chef, or like I am a chef. Like, I'm a cook at the end of the day. I'm a chocolatier. I'm a business owner. It's like, a title's a title, but it's like, what does the title actually mean?
Go to chefswithoutrestaurants.org to find our Facebook group, mailing list, and chef database. The community's free to join. You'll get gig opportunities, advice on building and growing your business, and you'll never miss an episode of our podcast. Have a great week.